My girlfriend forced me to play Genshin Impact, and it's been the start of a very slippery slope. Because I have a friend that's been begging me to play Wuthering Waves ever since it came out, and today, he finally gets his wish.
Oh my god, I'm playing Genshin Impact too.
You are? You're playing the Genshin Killer, actually.
The Genshin Killer?
That's what it's called.
That's crazy.
We get to pick a girl or a guy to play as, and just like in Genshin, this intro starts off with a goddess, but this time, we don't fight her.
I did not consent to hand in my chest.
Yeah, I'm kind of like unconscious. I think this is... I did not consent to hand holding. I did not... Whoa. Are we married now? Is that how marriage works?
I think it is.
Holy shit. And then immediately divorced? Bro.
I mean, that's how it works.
What? So after that trip and a half, we wake up in the middle of who knows where in the care of Yang Yang and Chisha, who recently just stumbled across our unconscious body and are trying to help out.
Are you a roving traveler from afar, or someone
Traveler?
returning
From
home?
Genshin? Oh my god.
Oh my god. They stole Genshin.
You don't know why you're here, where you're from, or who you are.
Must have had a crazy night last night.
We did, yeah. We got married and divorced in like 5 seconds.
So it turns out we have amnesia and nothing better to do, so we agree to stick with our new friends for a while. And on our way to the city with them, we pass by the statue of a sentinel, which is what they call their gods here, and we actually have a vision of it. Shortly after that, we get to see some tacit discords, who are the monsters in this game.
You should try dodging the attack. You get a cool animation when you do. Dodge it, dodge it, dodge it, dodge it.
Ooh.
Good job.
I also realized that unlike Genshin, this game does not run well on my D drive, so if you see any stuttering in the gameplay, that's because I hadn't moved it over to my SSD yet. Next, we ran into this thing called a tacit field, which basically acts like a big spawn point for tacit discords. And here we run into Baija, who's the doctor and the scientist of the group. And while talking to her, it's clear that the dialogue options in this game can be pretty funny sometimes.
I suddenly feel so much shame.
Are you alright? Where does it hurt?
What?
Worry has clouded your judgment, Yang Yang. His vitals are stable with normal-sized pupils and a steady breathing rhythm.
Just as we started to head out of the danger zone, we got attacked by our first boss, who shows us that this game is just all about aura.
Why is he aura farming? You just
Yeah.
bro.
That's what the game is about.
The boss is aura farming on you too.
Is this game just who can aura farm harder?
If you don't hit him, he will just aura farm at you the entire time. I swear. He wants a hug.
Where my hug at? Where my hug at?
Fun fact, in the beta, this boss was hard as shit and they had to turn him down because people couldn't get past the tutorial.
We're best friends now. Alright, let's go.
Alright, yeah.
This is really just a tutorial fight to show you how the game works, and for some reason, Phase 2 doesn't start until he's out of stun lock, so I had my fun with this fight.
Rover is with me, and that strange tacit discord.
You have to
is too.
stop hitting him so you can progress the story.
No.
Okay.
2 hours later.
This is the end of the game. You've beaten the game already.
Yeah.
This is what it is forever.
75 years later.
This boss fight was incredibly difficult in the beta, so they had to turn
It's
it
very
down because
difficult
people
now.
couldn't beat it.
Yeah, he hasn't beat it.
You
How do I
can't
beat it?
It's too hard.
His health bar isn't even moving.
Someone please help. I've been trying to defeat this boss for 12 hours. I've shit my pants. Please, I want to stop playing the game.
Oh my god, I'm getting achievements. I'm getting achievements.
Why am I watching this?
Andrew needs to get used to the combat system. It's a very hard game.
I think he's used to it.
Are you used to it already?
Let's go, new trophy. I'm getting achievements. We're progressing.
The whole game is just this.
Yeah, this is the game.
No, he's supposed to stop. They were having a story segment where they were talking, and he's supposed to stop hitting the boss so that the boss can like go into phase 2, but he's not going to.
Why doesn't the boss just go into phase 2? Why does it need to stop being hit?
Andrew, can you go into phase 2 if I'm punching you in the face? Can you go into phase 2?
Yes, I can.
Please, for the love of God, stop hitting him.
No.
Please let him go. I'll get you a cookie. I'll buy you a cookie. Okay. Thank you.
One eternity later.
Okay, I'll leave him in the bushes.
Okay. There you go. Finally. Alright, now he's gonna overfarm at you.
We're back to aura farming. Oh!
Oh!
So at this point in the fight, the game introduces parrying, and it's starting to make sense to me why I've heard so many people call this game a Genshin Souls-like. Though I don't think the parrying is that difficult to do as long as you have a long-lasting hitbox out, or even just keep spamming the attack button.
Ooh, that was neat. I could do it again. Why not?
So once that boss was out of the way, we learned that resonators can absorb fallen tacit discords with the gourd device that they carry around, but for some reason, we could do it with just our body.
This is JoJo? Is that my stand?
Yes.
Next, we see a broadcast from the president announcing that there's this new special visitor in town that she wants to meet, and that just might be us. So we agree to head into the city with our new friends. And while on our way, the game gives me a birthday crown that I can wear.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I have a crown.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I honestly really like this crown because it reminds me of Kingdom Hearts 2. And here we also get introduced to how absorbing enemies works.
I have a Pokemon.
Yeah, you did.
I have a JoJo stand. Is this supposed to be Pyramid Head?
Yes. Yes. Yes, it is.
Very obviously inspired by.
So once you absorb an enemy, you can transform into it to do an attack. And they also give you stat boosts, just like how artifacts in Genshin work. Eventually, we make it to the city where it's revealed that we may have a bit of a stalker problem.
There you are. My dearest. Seed of fate.
This is scary.
In the beta, before they changed it, before they censored it, her entire kit is like plant-based and stuff, right? So they're all like plant puns. Her basic attack used to be named breeding.
What? Why?
So now that we're in the city, we have a couple things to take care of. Baisha wants us to get a doctor's appointment at her lab, but first we have to go see the president. We also unlocked a new character and have to make time for some shenanigans.
It's morphin' time.
Why is he throwing it back? Why is the turtle humping the ground?
What is... What is happening? Is this gameplay?
Yes, this is gameplay.
So when we finally go to City Hall to meet the president, it turns out she isn't even there. But there is a lady with a cool hat there to talk to me in her absence. And instead of telling me what's happening in a straightforward, normal way, she gives me a bunch of puzzles to solve.
When it comes to these tokens, it is never her intention to confuse you with the puzzles.
Then why the fuck would you make it a puzzle and not just a straightforward message?
Anyway, once we're done receiving these puzzles, we go outside to our friends and show them these seemingly random objects. And then we're on our way to the lab for our doctor's appointment. So at the lab, we undergo some simulation testing to kind of see how I was able to absorb that boss from earlier. And in this simulation, I somehow stumble upon another really powerful tacit discord before waking back up in the lab. But essentially, it's theorized that there is some sort of creature living inside of me that's able to absorb things somehow. The rest of what we do here is really just tedious dialogue about puzzles and stuff before we head back outside. But first...
Oh my god, you unlocked gambling.
Oh my god.
You did it!
I love gambling.
Gambling.
You're forced to do this one.
Okay.
This is your tutorial, in case you didn't know what the gambling button was.
Oh my god. Is this like guaranteed? Is this whatever this is it scripted?
Yeah, it's scripted.
Oh my god, it's purple. Wow.
And after we leave the lab, we get to see that our stalker problem is growing. So something I really like about this game is how much free stuff they give you right at the start, which is huge because just like when I played Genshin, I made a character design tier list, and out of all of these characters, this is the guy I need to pull the most. Now, if you're anything like me, when you first saw this guy, your first thought is that this is literally just Sephiroth. But when you copy Peak, you get Peak, so I need him.
Okay, I love gambling. This isn't Sephiroth.
Not really a character I cared about, but her attack animations are cool at least. Back on track with the story, we decide to head out into the wild where we can hopefully find some clues. While leaving the city, we come across a monk who's held up at the city gates trying to get out and find a missing person. The guards won't let her pass, but since we have special permissions from the president, we just let her come with us anyway. Once we left the city, we were able to do a little more exploring and do a bunch of random mini-games that are scattered around the map. And after exploring for a bit, I was able to do another poll.
Come on, 5 star, 5 star, 5 star. Ooh. There you go. One of the best 4 stars in the game.
This is like the blood person, right?
Yeah, she's the blood person.
That's cool.
This character is actually pretty interesting because she damages and heals herself with her own attacks. So by this point, I already had a bit of an audience watching me play the game, and it was time to address the elephant in the room.
And then the two fan bases argue over which game is better.
Why did her boobs do that?
I don't know. They do that in this
Why?
game. It's really upsetting.
Do they all do that?
No, they don't all do that.
They don't all do that. Yeah, they do.
Anyway, we did some things to help out the army, and the monk actually ended up finding the person that she was looking for, so that's cool. We also had another vision where we were introduced to another new character with an insanely cool intro cutscene.
Oh, that's the guy.
Oh, he's so cool.
This is one of the cleanest dodges ever, and it doesn't stop there, because then we get to play as him for a bit.
Yeah, you see how he has dragons swirling around him? It's a very long-lasting hitbox, so parries with him just happen naturally.
Okay.
Once we're done with that, we go on to investigate an area that has to do with our puzzle pieces that we got earlier, and after clearing out the tacit discords in the area, we found some pretty interesting stuff. We found this harmless tacit discord that was just crying out in pain and not attacking us. We also found evidence that the villagers that used to live here got into a fight with each other. And lastly, we also found the calling cards of a dude named Scar, who's a member of an evil organization called the Fraxidus. Oh yeah, but most importantly, we found this cat.
Huh?
R.
Aww, it's so cute. Anyway, about that.
She gone.
And then immediately got attacked by one of my stalkers from earlier, who, as it turns out, is that guy named Scar.
If you need to hear it from me, then Yes, I am Scar, cruel and twisted maniac.
He tells us that we're a very important piece of an ongoing conflict and that both sides have already started fighting for our loyalty. Then, in hopes of gaining our loyalty for himself, he cryptically explains what happened in this village with a parable. The story he tells us is about a flock of sheep. They get visited by this mysterious shepherd that grants their every wish. And these wishes were given in exchange for the life of another lamb. Only the solitary black lamb refused to make a wish, so it was shunned by the shepherd and the rest of the flock. Eventually, it was offered as a sacrifice itself. And of course, the greed of all the other lambs led to them destroying each other as well. After telling the story, he says that both of us are black lambs that rebel against the rules. And then, of course, we start fighting him.
How do you like Scar?
He's neat.
Hmm?
What a guy.
Do you believe him?
He seems very trustworthy.
Okay. I'm gonna be so honest with you. I wholeheartedly believe Scar. And there is a bit of an internal debate in the community as to who to believe.
This fight is really easy because he does like no damage to you, but he has some really cool animations. Ow.
Ooh. Damn. Jesus.
Swift and resolute.
Yeah, Scar's like one of the first bosses that like you actually do want to parry his attacks, or he will beat that ass, as they might say.
Eventually we get saved by Yang Yang, and our other stalker appears to take Scar away. But we still are being double stalked by the government lady from earlier. Also, Yang Yang and I discover some secrets under the village that do confirm the human sacrifice stuff that Scar was talking about here. This game seems to like switching tones every now and then though, because immediately after that, I was doing a daily quest where I just rescued a cat from a tree, so that's pretty wholesome. I also found another world boss that I fought a few times, and at this point, I'm really liking the combat in this game. My only complaint is really that it's just too easy, at least for right now. So when we meet back up with our friends in the city, we talk about how the president probably lured us into that village so we could interact with Scar. We also work on solving our last puzzle piece, which ends up showing us a map of a secret passage in the city hall that leads to the Grand Library. So we entered this hidden passage and solved some more puzzles. But I also used this time to mess around with some of this game's movement tech.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, he's gaming.
Oh, hold on.
This better be in the video.
Okay.
Why did they design bridges? They could have just had us parkour.
We don't need bridges.
And once I made it into the hidden library, my stalking problem strikes again.
Thank you for leading the way, Rover.
Whoa.
What a magnificent place to set foot in. Extensive, exhaustive. Oh, how I want to carve the place inside out and blow it all to shreds.
Why couldn't he figure this out himself? It wasn't difficult.
He can't parkour like you can.
More surprised. I wonder why.
Unfortunately for Scar, this whole thing was a trap and the president finally showed up.
You're not going anywhere.
And just like that, it's time for a rematch. Though this time I was literally just messing around with the flashy movement system.
Oh, watch this. After I get stamina.
Okay.
Okay.
Punish you for your stupid shit. literally taunt to get comboed.
My stupid shenanigans aside, this is still a pretty easy fight, but this time there is a phase 2.
Not the low quality JPEG. Into whatever the hell this is. Okay, fine.
What do you mean? It's Scar.
The design of this phase 2 honestly gives me Malekith vibes, though it isn't nearly as challenging as any Elden Ring boss. It does have some pretty cool animations though.
Oh, is this the cool
There
one?
it is. There's the
Okay.
cool attack.
One with the sounds.
Oh, he grabbed me out of it? What the hell?
One more
Once again, this boss is too easy because that big grab attack only did this much damage. Once we finish him off, we get an exchange where it's revealed that we had a little bit of an unreliable narrator going on here. You see, after we arrest Scar, it's revealed that Rover actually met with the magistrate after figuring out the puzzle pieces, and agreed to help arrest Scar. During this meeting, we also learn that the god of this city, Jue, has gone missing, and that's the same god that we had a vision of earlier. We also learn that we may be a hero from the ancient past. This is all very important because there is an evil force called the Threnodian being revived by the Fractsidus that we may need to help out with. The Fractsidus are also trying to cause something called the Lament in order to usher in a new age of the world or some anime villain stuff like that. Anyway, the president tells us that before he went missing, Jue had a message for us to seek out the general guy that we played as earlier once raindrops start falling upstream, whatever that means. We also learn about another secret organization called the Black Shores, but the president says that they will help us fight against all the bad stuff. So we're advised to seek out the Black Shores and are told that they wear a specific black flower to identify each other with. And at the end of this big lore dump of a cutscene, we find out that Scar told the president that the missing god had predicted that she would have to fight it. So after that big story segment, we meet back up with our friends and tell them about the Black Shores. But before we worry about finding them, I got some more pulls from this shop, and by doing some backflips.
5-star, 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 5-star.
No.
Hey!
Quit the chit chat.
Oh.
Tell me what you need and I'll make it for you, provided you're. Good day.
Oh?
What does our loyal
Fucking love
client
Alto.
wish to inquire about today?
Okay.
Nice!
That was good, that was good.
Oh, they're gonna drain. You're gonna go to 50. What an asshole.
Okay.
Hey, a sword, finally.
And if you thought the pulls were done there, after only a little bit more exploring, I got even more.
Cherish every gain.
Oh, 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 oh,
Bazunga.
oh, oh,
Bazinga.
wrong wheel, wrong wheel, wrong wheel.
Oh, it's time.
Okay, okay.
Who will it be? Who will it be?
Oh my god, gold.
Who will it be?
Oh my god.
42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. Oh wait, that's a long sword. That's a good sign. Another long sword. Oh.
Okay, okay.
Holy fuck! What? Oh my god! He's
Now that we pulled him, it's time to get back to the main quest. So we found this girl with flower powers, and she was able to make us some of those flowers that the people in the Black Shore wear in hopes of attracting their attention. And while investigating some more, we got to meet another one of my stalkers, and this one is very obsessed with me. Hey, yo.
Okay.
You're mine, and I don't like sharing.
Huh?
But I'll be watching you. You're a very special seed.
Huh?
That I'm very sure.
Huh?
It also turns out that she's part of the Black Shores, so this is gonna be fun. And right after that, we head back into the city where we meet yet another very interesting character.
Rover, perfect timing. This guy's been sniffing around here for a while now. He keeps trying to talk to the elderly and miners.
Wait, hold up, hold up. Huh? What the hell?
What?
This guy keeps trying to talk to the elderly and minors.
And I saw a little girl with him. She kept turning her
Oh my
head
god.
and looking around. But now she's
Why are you
nowhere
reading
to be
that
found.
sentence?
This is super fishy. Now, sir, you're coming with me to the patroller station.
Imagine getting arrested, but then you just say no.
Please.
They can't
Don't
arrest
do
you if you just say
anything
no.
illegal. A little girl. About
It's true.
this tall. She's the kind to stand out in any crowd.
I don't like how he
Think
said
I'm
that.
gonna buy that?
How do you think this situation ends?
Not well.
Really not well.
Oh no.
What the fuck am I watching?
What is this?
What am I watching?
Eventually, we catch up with these sketchy characters, and it turns out that they're also with the Black Shores. It turns out they have a job for us, and in exchange, they'll help us out a little. On my way to this mission, I discovered that this game has special data fights of world bosses, and at different levels, these fights are actually really hard. Oh, okay.
Live, no matter what. That sounds fading.
Okay, I don't feel like doing this. I did get to explore a lot here though, so I got a lot more pulls.
Hey, Woolies, make some room. I wanna look, see? Oh, Black Shore.
Look what character I just got.
Is it Sephiroth?
No, I've had Sephiroth.
Oh, it's on. It's Encore.
It's this one.
It's Encore.
Yeah. So what Alto ends up having us do is help him investigate this lab where some scientists tried to recreate a phenomenon called retroact rain. What they were hoping this would do was let them interact with their deceased loved ones from the past. But what it actually did was summon a bunch of tacit discords and destroyed all of them. Oh yeah, they also had this monster in their basement that we had to take care of. And for the craziest coincidence of the century, as soon as we leave the lab, it starts retroact raining. So now we have to go find that general, who we get to play as again as he hallucinates demons from his past. Oh yeah, and server maintenance is starting soon, so I'm sure that won't affect me at all, right? Anyway, the retroact rain and the Fraxidus are causing a bunch of tacit discords to attack the city, so we're gearing up for an all-out war. They did a good job at this part of the game, making it feel like an all-out war as you slowly push back the enemy line. And once you meet up with the general, you can really feel that the stakes are high. Here we get to plan out our strategy of attack on the enemy stronghold, and then we also get to shoot them with a nuke to lower their defenses. Eventually, when we get really close to the enemy stronghold, Yang Yang has to stay behind to hold off some monsters as we charge forward with the general. Here we get to rematch Auraman, or Crownless, who was the first boss that we fought all the way at the start of the game. But after we beat him, there's an even stronger tacit discord waiting to fight us.
What's that on its head? Is that a crown on its head?
The crown falls. Once again, the visual design of this boss was really cool, and it also had a really tough phase 2 with one of the craziest moves I've ever seen in a game. Mail deleted. It deleted my mail. This boss is powerful.
So goddamn strong.
The boss is so strong, it disconnected my internet.
Oh, the server shut down?
Yeah.
That's funny.
This boss is so strong, it transcends the servers. Yeah.
You can still watch the cutscene though.
Yeah. No, okay.
I wanted you to finish the cutscene.
Oh well.
It's a very powerful boss.
It is. It logged me out.